Hello everybody, I am Mac and Magic, and today we're talking about one of the best reads I have had all year. It came out of nowhere, it was kind of anticipated for me that I would enjoy it. It was a recommendation from a bunch of people, including one of my friends who said it is his favorite book that he has ever read. And wow, yeah, it really, really was. And it's Project Hail Mary. So for those of you who have read this, you definitely already know that, yeah, it's just as good as everyone is saying it is. I'm not a huge sci-fi person. I read mostly fantasy, but I do like science. I love the math behind things. Allie Hazelwood is my favorite romance author for a reason, and it would be because I like that she incorporates all of the STEM stuff in her writing, and Andy Weir does that so well. I'm back. It's a completely different day because my mom ended up showing up right when I started recording this video, and so I'm back. We are once again talking about Project Hail Mary and how much I absolutely loved it. I don't know if I want to say that this is my favorite read of the year, but it's in my top 5, 100% in my top 5. I have basically read just all of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series this year. That has been my thing. Like, I'm on book 7 right now. Yeah, I'm on book 7 right now. And I love DCC, but I loved this book. I feel like part of it is because it's a standalone, and I gravitate towards standalones because I have a lot of commitments issues with series. I think I absolutely loved it because of the science behind it. So Andy Weir is so amazing at being able to explain the science, amazing at being able to draw out a character over time, draw out who he really is, who he thinks he is. All of the science that goes behind trying to figure it out is so cool. And I really think, even if you're not as much of a science nerd as I am, I think that the general populace could get this because Andy Weir makes it so accessible. There is something about the humor and the character being so excited about explaining it to the audience that he just excels at being able to do that and make it accessible. Because I think that's why I haven't read a lot of sci-fi novels, is because once it gets into like, oh, I guess I understand this makes sense, absolutely. But I don't know, once it gets into a certain range of science that I'm like, I'm not as interested in this, and it's just being explained a lot and heavily, and you're kind of just like, okay, this is the entire book. Like, I need some action in here, and there is absolutely plot and action in this. I think this is a really good mix of character and plot. And I know from what I understand of The Martian, I haven't seen the movie and I haven't seen the book or read the book yet. I have it, so I'm so excited to be able to read it after this one, after realizing I do love his style of writing. I love the fact that there is so much discovery and speculation. Like, I'm giving you the blurb words off of the back, which is discovery, speculation, and survival. And those three perfectly explain what happens in Project Hail Mary, because it is discovering why another universe is going through the same thing but not dying. It is speculating on what if there is something out there that could cause this to happen. How would humanity actually respond to it? Would they respond to it in the way that they did in this book, or would it be something a little worse? And would they not work together to figure it out? And then survival is like, there are high stakes. The entire planet is at stake. For those who have seen the trailer, I am so sorry. What I'm gonna suggest if you haven't seen the trailer for this movie yet, don't, because there is a big spoiler in the movie, in the trailer. I get it, because the trailer kind of couldn't show a lot without the spoiler, because it is such a big part of the book, and you learn about it within the first half of the book. But it's so cool being able to discover it on your own, which is why I try and keep away from trailers for books and book adaptations, no matter what, anyway, because I want to be surprised. I love being surprised. So as soon as I put this book down, it was around 12 to 1 a.m. I ended up actually watching the trailer. Like I turned around to Patrick, who was nodding off, and I was like, that was one of the best books I have ever read. I felt so satisfied. And he was like, okay, here's the trailer, and gave me his phone. So I watched it, and I was freaking out the entire time. Like, I genuinely think Ryan Gosling is going to do such a good job with this role. I do. I think there might be pieces of it that are kind of like, okay, I think the humor in the book was done much better, but I don't think it's going to be a bad adaptation, which I am very excited for, because it seems like both video game and book adaptations are getting better. Slowly, they're getting better, and it really, I think you need people that are passionate about it. I'm going to give the main example that everyone's raving about right now, and that's Heated Rivalry. It was people that loved the romance in it, did it because it's a romance book, and did it well. Did the hockey pieces well, did justice to the characters that are actually in the books, and their actors did that too. So I think that is just a good combination of things to make a good adaptation of a book, because it's a completely different medium. You have to go into it knowing this is a different medium. We do need to broaden it to a broader audience, or allow it to kind of change so that a broader audience can enjoy it, not just the book people, because books are for everyone, but movies are for everyone too. So that is my thoughts on Project Hail Mary. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you read it? Have you not read it? Why not? Etc. Literally tell me everything, because I want to discuss this so badly. There's other ones I want to discuss too, but this is definitely one of them. I can go to a friend who read it. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you want to see more content from me, you should subscribe. Why not? It's free. You might as well do it. And hopefully I will be doing a lot more of these. I have missed it so much, being able to talk about books. I've been doing it a lot with Patrick, and it's just so refreshing to be able to go back and forth and just discuss things. So I'm really hoping that y'all will give me some good ones in the comments, and I will see y'all later. Bye, friends.